Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renee Novak at blessedbycards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm here today to share with you a fun fold card that we are going to create together using a piece of designer series paper. So this is the card that I'm using with the Flowering Zania designer series paper, and this is a card that I'm making for my sister's birthday, and that is some retired designer series paper and the retired Rocco Rose. But both of these greetings are from a current set, that Grateful Blessings set, and the circles are from the Spotlight on Nature. So let's get started with our supplies to make these cards. So the first thing you're going to need is a piece of designer series paper that measures 5.5 by 11 1/4. And then you're going to score it at 1 inch, 4 inch, and 7 inches. So I have a piece of designer series paper from the Flowering Zanias, and on this side are the bright flowers. I'm doing this one just in a designer series paper that's been retired, but the same concept you're going to do is 1 inch, 4 inch, 7 inch, and then you're going to fold it up so that that's the card base, and then this piece is going to fold back to just make a little accent piece. Okay, and so that is how that's going to go. And then you can glue this down if you want to. So we'll take a little glue and we'll just put a little bit on that, and we're going to glue that right down like this. And then we're going to do the same thing to this one, because we're doing this one with the Zanias, and we're just going to glue that 1 inch flap down so that you see that little bit of an accent piece that is showing on there. Okay, so then the next step, you want to do something for your inside. So on this one, I already glued it down because, you know, I was in the bit of making cards and I forgot that I'm supposed to be doing this alongside of the video. So I already adhered this one down. And this border is just slightly smaller than my white. And so you can do it either way, and just make sure you position it inside so it doesn't show. And for this one, I decided to use a little bit bigger border. So you'll see the difference. There's a little bit bigger border around here. So this piece measures 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. And then my white piece that I stamped on is going to measure 2 by 5. 2.5, I'm sorry, 2.5 by 5. And that's just going to fit right down on here for a little bit of a border. And I used the retiring Rocco Rose for this. So what I did was I put both of the stamps that I wanted to have for the inside on the same block. And so I put the happy birthday, and then I put the wishing you such joy on your special day. And this is from the everyday details. And I just stamped it right as one piece. And so that was how I did that. And then what you're going to want to do is just adhere then your piece. And again, this measures 2.5 by 5. And the happy birthday is from Something Fancy, and the other greeting is from Everyday Details. And again, all of the supplies will be available on my blog if you just hop on over there at blessedbycards.com. And so then this is going to go on the inside. And again, you're going to want to position it so that it doesn't show from the outside. And so this measures 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. And it is a little bit bigger than the other one. Like I said, this one measures 2 5/8. And this one is 2 3/4. So just a little bit bigger. Okay, and still it doesn't show. So those are how your two cards are coming together to make this fun fold. And so then what I did is I took those dies from the Spotlight of Nature, and I decided to use them to create a greeting. The greeting that I did from Grateful Blessings. And so I took a piece of the Roco Rose that matched this designer series paper, and then I stamped the You Are a Blessing in the Roco Rose. And on this one, I stamped it in the Blackberry Bliss and put it on a Blackberry Bliss. And so then what you want to do is you want to adhere those down. And again, you can just put those right on there. And again, this greeting is from Grateful Blessings. And you just put that right down on there. And then what you're going to want to do when you adhere your circles to the outside is you want to make sure that you only put glue on the side that's going to stick to the front of the card. So I just put glue on the one side, and so then I just stick it down like that so that it will still be able to open. Now you can use Stampin' Dimensionals if you want to on this so that you have that going for you. But for now, I'm just going to make sure that as I turn it over, this side underneath here is where I'm going to want to put my glue. And if you were putting Stampin' Dimensionals, again, you would just put them on that one side, and you would position it so that it can go right wherever you want it. And then once you do that, then your fun fold opens up. Now on this one, I did not stamp anything in the inside, but this one, like I said, I'm going to send this to my sister, and so I put it on that side. So those are our two cards that we created with that fun fold technique for our weekly Wednesday Make a Card Together. So thanks for watching. Please hop on over to my blog at blessedbycards.com and check out all the supplies used for these cards. So until next time, be blessed.